Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with DVD. How you doing? This is gonna be my analysis of Reunion Part 1. We reacting these days. We're not reviewing. So come on in, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button, and you will be notified. Because I'm breaking down the characters and the characteristics of these people. Let's get right on into it and grease the ladies. He mentions how TOYA has moved a lot, and I've owned them all. I've owned all of the homes. I've never not bought the homes. Bitch, you lying. Now let's break down the home, because this woman is very pretentious. And we can see that she got the I ain't never had shit syndrome. Even though she has been married to a doctor for over 18 years, she's still acting like she's so happy to have something. Do I need to remind you all of the damn purse? Act like you have some tact. Not tact. Not tacky. Tact. She's missing a tact gene. I mean, girl. Now, I didn't like that about Mariah either. Mariah was the type that she didn't really act like TOYA, like she didn't really ever have anything. She just act like she always had it. So there is a difference. And can't you just be laid back like Jackie and just appreciate what you got, wear all the labels and the name brands, and not be so fucking snooty and looking down on folks on your cast who have pretty much the same thing you do or more? Anyway, so they get into the husbands, and here's my analysis on this. They say TOYA goes into, well, we know all about your husband, Jackie, and we have whole neighbors that know about your husband. And then everybody's like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And they bring up the little penises and all this type of stuff, and they talk about how TOYA ain't seen no bulges on Damon, and she looking at her man peeing like she want to suck it. TOYA, you special needs, aren't you? Are you special needs? Girl, we are telling you, the audience is telling you, everybody is telling you. You implied it when you said the penis doesn't grow. We all know that they don't grow. You get them pulled and tugged on, and they may add a little length. You know how the little people get their legs pulled and tugged on, and they add some inches to their height. I mean, that may happen to the penis. But you are the one who said that, girl. So your pretentiousness comes in when you talk about the lady's purse, this fake ass bag. You didn't have to say that. You could have just said someone left their purse. You knew doggone well when you said, breakdown. When you said this fake ass bag was left at my house, like it was going to cause you a disease to have a fake ass purse at your home, that Heavenly was going to say something back to you. And everybody says that it's Heavenly that lacks tact. No, it's you, bitch. Heavenly wouldn't have said anything to you. And for all the people that's calling her the dentist, as if that's a low-class job amongst them. You know what I'm saying? And she's a specialized dentist who specializes in crowns and corrective surgeries in the mouth. That's not the lowest of the classes of dentists. That's not low amongst OBGYNs. They must not know how long your money get doing cosmetic dentistry. Hello, Jackie, are you doing cosmetic cooters? Are you doing else? If you really look at it, it's just that Jackie's been in the game a long time and doing other things. But if you compare the jobs side by side, I'm pretty sure Heavenly will be right up there with Jackie. Jackie just knows how to market. I know she's up there with Simone. And if Brandy keeps doing what she's doing and going ahead and get her doctorate and she's doing cosmetics, she'll be right up there too. So nobody has any room to look down on anybody on this stage. Toya. Ugh, I get so tired of her acting like she better than everybody. And then with the investments, speaking of investments, let's talk about Quiet. So we find out that the ladies are still talking to Quiet. Do you think that's fair? That Toya gets to still talk to Quiet's old man that she broke up with in this group? No. They did the same thing with Dr. G. That's not cute. Then she goes on an Instagram shooting spree. Not shooting, picture taking spree. You know what I mean? Taking pictures with her and Simone and King and where's Dr. G? Go on ahead and bring him into the fold too. Because that's what y'all like to do. Y'all like to side with the man. So male mindset. How? It's just like leaving a knife in the back just to twist it and be evil and ugly. It's ridiculous. Okay. So Quiet goes on into her long, drawn out soliloquy because they send in messages and whatnot telling her that she definitely was in a fake relationship and the whole storyline about IVF was fake. And I was like, yes, Quiet is correct. Why in the world would you go through all that pain, going across the sea and doing all of these things to just not get pregnant and do it for a storyline? The only thing I hate about that is that Quiet didn't get pregnant. Because had she gotten pregnant, then we wouldn't be into all of this. It was fake. She didn't want a baby anyway. I mean, I've heard people say that Quiet just didn't want a baby. Didn't want to mess up her body. All these types of things. But yes, IVF is a very grueling process. I hope Quiet gets what she wants. If she really wants a baby, I hope she gets her baby. She don't need that damn Heathcliff tooth-ass Negro to get her what she needs for the baby. Why would I go all the way across the seas? The 7 seas, all 7 of them, and some oceans, to just fake a storyline. Drop that bullshit. Will you? I'm like, girl, Quiet. I know I love Quiet, but Quiet is dramatic as hell. But you know what? I'll say this. If it wasn't for the dramatics, I don't think I would like her. And then, I saw her on Carlos King's show as Dr. Helen Carlo. I saw her on Carlos' show, and she said the same thing. Why would I do that? Why would I spend all this money? I don't need a man that bad. And King has tried to make it work with her, but you going in the public. Why would I get back with you and you going in the public trying to embarrass me? She said, either I'm in or I'm out. And so she said she's out. So that's what she told Carlos. So let's get to Mimi and Toya. So Mimi and Toya go back and forth. And I have to say that I'm on Mimi's side. Yes, I looked at Mimi like she was a damn fool when she pulled Brandy, because that was real high school. When she pulled Brandy to the side and said, girl, you on the wrong team. Which Toya definitely is the wrong team. I agree with that. I mean, because she is classless, somewhat, it's almost boring. Nobody wants to see you move from house to house and then claim like you own the houses, like you better than everybody on the stage, when we know that you are not. You know what? If they ever gave Toya like a break, I would love to see what her lifestyle is like when it's just her and Eugene. Because that first house they had, it was a normal doctor's house. Maybe 4 bedrooms, maybe 2-story, nice home. That wasn't good enough for her. She had to have a mega mansion. And then when Eugene, please don't forget this, when Eugene said, this is our biggest problem, this house. Y'all remember that? Our biggest bill, our biggest issue. I mean, he was sick of Toya then. That was just season 2 or 3, maybe. I give him 3. Okay. So Mimi is clearly in her zone. But and my friends tell me this too, don't fucking psychoanalyze us all the time. Why do you do that? Because it's in us. I was doing this before I even became a social worker with a psychology degree. I did that to my friends when I was in high school. So that's why I chose that degree. My friends would come to me with their damn problems. And I would try to give them good, solid answers and solutions. What's wrong with doing that in a friend group? But Quiet said we don't want to be psychoanalyzed all the time. And I get that. But between Toya and Mimi, I have to go with Toya. And we're going to get deeper into that when we talk about the men. So now we have Simone, Heavenly, and Jackie. So there's Simone. But Simone tells Toya with her raggedy broke ass, she tells Toya what she wants to hear. So we don't have any problems. I got you. I get you. I get this straight. It's one thing about her. She keeps an immaculate home. And she won't be accused of having to have her house pressure washed. The ignorance of it all. My dumbass neighbor. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, because, I have to come out to the studio, shout out to Rocks, and do my videos. Because my children in there, they calling themselves singing. Can you imagine this? Off topic. Now I just came in for you. Yeah. My kids were singing pop songs. I did them a horrible disservice. So Simone is still angry with Jackie because Jackie got on TV and said that she didn't see it. And then Annie reminded her that she saw the footage. I am Team Jackie on this one only because I think Simone is milking it. Yes, Heavenly exaggerated. Oh, please believe me, Heavenly exaggerated. Yes, she took her arm off her. I wouldn't want to take a picture with a bitch I'm mad at it either. I probably would have took her damn thick ass arm off me too. But the reason why I'm siding with Jackie is because Simone, the world can see that what you want is for nobody to be friends with him, especially Jackie. Now that's high school, bitch. Ain't you about 60? Damn. You are so petty that we remember when you did not let Jackie come to Michael's graduation party. And she talked about how she pulled him out of your cooters. So we all know that you can be petty as well. Even just as petty as Dr. Heaven. Then you go all off into this spiel about attacking Dr. Heavenly, and this is supposed to be between you and Jackie. You cannot help yourself. At least, man, Sasa got mad because we born in the toe. Not because I was pregnant. So what? Dr. Damon Daddy is a upright standing man from what I can see. Gentle, kind, respectful to Heavenly, and whatever. I know y'all implying that he cheating, and I don't put it past him, honey. I don't put it past none of y'all men, even you, Toya. Even though I like Dr. Eugene, I don't put it past him to cheat either, because all men do it. It's up to you if you decide you want to stay with him. Now, Toya, I never said my man cheated. No, you never said it, but the word on the street is that he does. regularly with the nurses all the time. So nurses come forward. Girl, come forward, nurses, so we can find out the truth. But this whole thing, well, Jackie is being dramatic. Come on, Simone. This is between me and you. This is a 30-year friendship. We didn't share dressing rooms today. Fuck it. Y'all ain't shared dressing room before. I don't remember what season it was, but I remember y'all not sharing dressing room. And I'm damn if I'd be a rich doctor and share a dressing room with a bitch anyway. Forget that. I don't want to be in there with nobody but me and my husband. Stop. This is between us. We forget everybody else on this stage. We will never get back together again. So, Jackie, leave the bitch alone. If you want to stay friends with Heavenly, leave her alone. Like Quad said, these two women, they are so similar. Toya and Simone, they don't want to see other people elevate. They want to see people right where they are. That's why Simone likes to dig into Quad's business and wonder how she can be a single woman living the way she does. Well, everybody says Quad is a good businesswoman. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. So Brandy and Angel come out. Ooh, wait, girl, what's Shamar eat? I'm looking for Shamar. Ain't y'all looking for Shamar? Shamar fine now. I just like to look at him. I wouldn't take that lady husband on a try. So there you go on that. Just saying, he fine. But where is he? So we have Angel, and they talking about they send in a message question and ask Angel why she's, doing acting and being an RN. Hey, stop. Worlds, let's stop. People do me the same way. It's like, girl, I'm 51. I've had 37 jobs, maybe more. But I can say and I can speak on all of it. It's probably nothing that I haven't done. I've done a little acting myself. I've plays at Jackson State. I've been in them. I've done production work on the plays. And I was a psychology major then. Then I changed to mass communications, public relations, which is where I met Tambra. And I mean, from Bell Collective, I did that. I worked in customer service. I was a customer service assistant manager. So I can speak on a lot of different things. I worked in mental health. I worked at the Mississippi State Hospital. So I've had my hands on a lot of different pots where I can, and to the public, it seems like I'm erratic and can't land on one thing. But to me, it's like, no. Yes, those things may be true. I may be erratic, and then even to people who's hired me before, why you went from customer service to now social work or whatever, but I can speak on all of it. And to me, I'm like Angel. I can wear multiple hats. Fuck the rest of y'all just because y'all want to keep on one hat. Go on, Angel. I have multiple degrees. I know that's right. So Brandon and Katessa, y'all, let me break this down kindergarten style. This was me and you all as the audience. You had I will be underwhelmed with a dinner. They going back and forth on what's a dinner, what's a party. A dinner party that was paid for by her husband. Katessa, you do this all the time. You're a gaslighting ass bitch. Stop treating your friends like this. I hope you don't do Dr. Brand like this, because I saw y'all together on Instagram, because I follow you on Instagram. But, excuse me, don't do that to them, because they're going to bring it to the show. Don't get up in their faces crying and whining about Scott. This is the second season you've done that. Because then you wanted Quiet to tell about your divorce. When you filed for a divorce and then you denied it on the stage. All of that. Stop doing it. Because you know that they're going to come to your rescue and be on your side about these things when you sound so damn pitiful. And that's all Brandy did. You talking under your breath. Brandy clocked it. And then you sit up there and you act like you all innocent, like you never said anything about Scott and I having you a party at almost 50. Girl, go on. I'm like, Brandy, I'm Team Brandy on this. Stop doing it. It's not, oh, and by the way, it's not appealing to the audience. We don't like it. We don't want to see you up on the stage crying about Scott and what he does and what he doesn't do. And then acting like everybody is lying on you. When it's on tape, bitch. It's on tape. Then we get to the men. Child, old men going back and forth, ain't they? Ooh, forth and back and forth. Back, forth and forth. They should get paid. It's not fair that the Jersey men get paid and these men don't, because they bring it. Now, we know Steve is upset behind the scenes because Toya implied that he was gay. So, well, if I'm gay and you looking over what your wife does, you are Toya, you are Eugene Bush. Okay. Now, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Nothing. Because Eugene knucked that he was bucked. And Steve bucked back at him. And that's what he get. You're not going to sit up and act like your wife is innocent. And everybody's picking on your wife when your wife is the problem. And so I agree, but Courage, you shut up with your hot booty, mole talking self. You just be quiet, because you know you did all the things that Takatoya said you did. Pulling her down in your lap and touching on women's waist. You are a little handsome now with the women. You stopped it. Also, I saw Carlos King's interview with Toya and Eugene, and she did. This was Toya said. Andy said that Steve was handsome, and she was like, "Oh yeah, all the girls say he handsome. Girls, like the girls say he's handsome, as if to talk about Andy being a girl, but honey, a queen. You know what I'm saying? The gays. I'm not a fan of Steve's looks per se. I mean, it's just like I said, handsome Squidward. Yeah, I mean, I can see the I don't know. I call those. Well, you have to be from the 80s to understand. It's a show called Manimal, where Manimal would transfer his jaws would puff up and bubble out. If you know, you know. He look like he's in transformation when he's not. So, no, I'm not attracted to him, but that does not mean he's wrong. No one on this show, and Contessa has done her interview as well. No one on the show pays for tickets when they have events, especially when they're full cast. Then we talk about how Brandon and Angel bought tickets, but hell, Brandon and Angel was so ostracized. It made them feel like they weren't a part of the group. And not on the step and repeat. And of course they had to buy their tickets. But the thing that's different, even though Mimi was new cast, she's full cast. Remember when they come on and they say, Paige and Dr. Mimi, Paige and Dr. Jackie. If your name get called right up in there, you full cast. So full cast should be treated like full cast. You were being vindictive. And so was Eugene Bush. And you know it. And Contessa clocked y'all ass. And Contessa can't act innocent like she hadn't implied Eugene Knuckles and books up on the Toya either. Because she said, your husband is the definition of a big ass bitch. So being that was said, that lets me know that she also can see that Eugene doesn't put on his lips when he needs to with Toya. Eugene has had a problem with Dr. Heavenly this whole season when Dr. Heavenly and Toya are each other's adversaries. And Dr. Eugene is mad at Dr. Damon because Dr. Damon don't get two shakes of a rattlesnake's head. He's looking at it as two bitches from the show arguing about things about the show. Dr. Eugene is taking it personally. And he wants everybody else to be like that about their wives. When if they were, then all the men would be arguing with Toya's ass. Okay? Because she has said something and did something to all of them. And she thinks that she can treat the other men the way she treats Eugene. And that's not how it goes. Even though Stephen was very respectful to her when she said, take that shit to the bed. He let it go. But, like I said, if all the men jumped in it with their wives, like Dr. Eugene does, and Toya can take it. Yes, she can. But she runs to Eugene with her shit when she treats Eugene just the way she treats the women on the show. And think that these women are not going to say anything to her because Eugene is going to come to her rescue and talk to the men about it. But nobody's afraid of Eugene, Toya. And nobody's going to sit up there and take your shit because you can run to your husband and want him to come to your defense even when you're wrong, which is most of the damn time. Take it, T. And with that, I'm going to close. Come on in. Give me your opinions about it. Let me know, who do you think is wrong, Mimi or Toya? You already know what my stance is on this. Mimi did her shit. I think Mimi does a lie about psychoanalyzing her friends all the time, but I do it. Low-key. But, they don't want that. Tell me, do you think that Simone and Jackie's friendship is repairable? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video because sharing is indeed caring. And I know this is like kind of long, but hey. We have a lot of moving parts in this. Share the video. Sharing is caring. As I do when I close, I'm going to chuck them up.